All right, good morning. Wanted to make sure that I am heard on today, making sure that I am heard on today. So I hope everybody's hearing me here on YouTube. I'm looking to get people to come in. Go live here. All right, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Coffee and Conversations with Carol. Yes, yes, yes. I was definitely on yesterday. Don't know who joined me. Good morning. Can you hear me, sister? I had no sound yesterday. We had to get this thing going. Good morning. Good morning. Had some technical difficulties yesterday. Good, good. Yes. So what happened was yeah, the mic was off. Who turned Carol's mic off? Baby, that's got to be a whole topic by itself, right? Who turned my mic off? But yeah, it was the something with the mic and the what I did to hook it up, but we got it fixed. So we are good to go today. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for joining me. Something's in my eye. Don't know what it is. Um, so today is Tuesday. Yesterday was Monday. So we really couldn't get a mindset Monday because my mind was set on why my mic ain't working and why can't nobody hear me. Good morning, sister. Sister Tanisha. Good morning. Good morning. So over the weekend, like I said, I had a good weekend. It was a great weekend for me. And over the weekend, I determined that there's 24 hours in a day. Not that nobody knew that it was 24 hours. It was just something I was thinking about. And I was thinking about all the stuff I do in a day. Good morning, cousin. I love you too. So I was thinking about everything that you can do in 24 hours. Okay. So in that 24 hours, we got to sleep, we got to eat, we got to work, we got to children, grandchildren, how homes, wives, relationships, husbands, what have you, right? In those 24 hours. And I've really been determined. We had talk last week about you want my shirt? Yes. So yesterday, yesterday was the 1 year anniversary of it. I was like, I know I got a shirt somewhere in there commemorating that. And it was lift every chair and swing. So not that I promote it, I'm just saying it's factual. Anywho, um, I am really, really, really. We talked last week about on Thursday about not this past Thursday, but the Thursday before. If you didn't join us, we talked about cosmetic surgery in the Black community because you never really heard about it, right? It was never something that you primarily had put out on blast. Like everybody wasn't getting it. A lot of times when you thought about cosmetic surgery, it was only affordable to the rich and famous. Let's get it honest. You didn't think that little Shaquika Nawika down the street could get, anything done. Okay. So let's be honest here. So, you thought about those, that's how you thought about it. So when you start finding out, Shawana and Tatana and all these folks is getting these procedures done, people start looking at, okay, it's a lot of women getting these done. They're getting what you call them, mommy makeovers. They're getting mommy makeovers. They're getting what you call them, butt lifts. We getting butt added, fat transfers. We getting breast reductions, breast increasing. I don't know if people getting hips added. Is people getting hips added? You getting all kinds of things going on with yourself. Okay. So and of course you look at yourself and you go, "Oh, should I get this? I mean, you got lipo, you got it all." So I said to myself, and I'm no shots at people who getting it done. If you, hey, baby, if you want to get it done and you get it done, you go right ahead. I don't have no doubts about it because some of y'all look good. Let me pay my homage to that. Some of y'all look good, okay? But the thing is, I didn't want to do that. Good morning, husband. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for supporting me. Anywho, I didn't want to do that. So I started off by um the mics are working good today. Thank you. Thank you so much. um I didn't want to do that. So I decided that for 1 hour a day, I will be investing in going to the gym and until it builds up. So yesterday was my first day in the gym and I've been having some problems with my knees. So that's another reason why I'm going, because I don't want to pay a therapist to exercise my knees when I can literally get up, take an hour out of my day. You got 24 of them, and go exercise my knees to better my knees and my health. I can do that. I can do that. So I started off with an hour a day. Good morning, Amy. So I started off with an hour a day and I started yesterday and it went really well. And my knees feel great. My knees feel great. I got up with no problem. I love you too. They're not they're normally I get up and they were hurting me. None of that stuff. It just finishes inventory. All knees feel good. So I was gonna get up this morning at 6 to do it, and kind of fell behind because wanted to make sure my mics was working, wanted to make sure I get on here, wanted to make sure everything just runs smoothly. So I'll go afterwards. But day one is good. It was a struggle, but day one is good. So let me tell y'all something. So we was having a conversation, and this actually came up yesterday. So this is a thought for Tuesday. This is my thought. This really, because I got some input. I had to call people on the phone to find out, is this actually a thing? So, okay, when planning a party, you normally have what do you have? What do you have? You have normally have plus ones, right? When you're planning a party, you normally have plus ones, right? Well, so so I said, the conversation came up, and the conversation went like this. This is how the conversation went. Oh, that's a birthday party. Okay, would you invite that person? Well, I would invite that person. This is how it's going. Now, this is a conversation between a man and a woman. Okay. So the man says, I would invite that person. And the woman said, oh, well, if you do, that person might bring the person that you don't like. And the response was no, because that's a man. And I said, so a man can't bring a plus one? Is that true? So that's my question today. Does a man bring a plus one to a party with so does a man bring a man as a plus one, or does a man bring a woman as a plus one? Vice versa. So the answer is on this side is that women do that. Women will bring. So if I'm going to a party, I might say to Sister Tanisha, come be my plus one. Or I might say to May May, be my plus one. Or I might say Janine, be my plus one. But if it was a man and it was a party and they said to the man, you bring a plus one, he's not gonna bring his guy. Well, Sister Charmaine, I asked what difference it make too, and they said it makes a big difference. One person, a guy, told me the only plus one a guy should be taking with him is to a strip club. That's what I was told. So is there something wrong if a man brings a plus one another man? Does that insinuate anything? I'm not insinuating anything, but I'm just saying, is something wrong with that? Sister Charmaine said, what difference it make? Tanisha, correct to what? Is it correct to, it's okay for a man to bring a plus one? What do you say, Janine? You say both? Both to what though? Sister Tanisha said correct. You're saying both. Charmaine said, what difference does it make? So Janine, are you saying it's okay to bring either or, doesn't matter? Because I said, what difference does I said what Charmaine said? What difference does it make? Because when you have so if a person is throwing a party, um they might have single women there. So if okay, men usually don't bring another man because usually they will see each other there. Okay. Okay, so Sister Tanisha said men don't bring another man because usually they will see each other there. That's a usual. That's a usual. What if it's a party that the other person don't really either talk to or that. Right, Janine. So Janine said the same thing. She don't think anything is wrong. Oh, brother Jermaine is on here today, babe. He's on here. He say no, uh-uh. That ain't the way that work. That is breaking the my brother-in-law even said, and I don't think he's on here today. He said it's breaking the guy codes. It say friends get along. So basically, Sister Tanisha, so what if it's a guy that you know this guy, but the other guy, his friend doesn't know the other guy. So let's say it's a guy's party. You're throwing a guy's party. You send out, and the guy, you say +1, and the guy doesn't know the other guy, but the guy's gonna bring his guy, the other guy don't like the other guy. You gonna bring him to the party? But that didn't even matter. What mattered was no, a guy is not gonna bring a +1 as a guy. I said, what's wrong with it? Girls do it all the time. I tell May May in a minute, I'm going to this party. You want to go with me? You know, she could be my +1. It don't necessarily have to be my husband because I don't want to go by myself. It was a whole to do. It took about an hour of conversation. I was told that no, they don't do that. I was told it's breaking the guy code. It's something that doesn't have to be said. You just not going to do it. I'm just like, what is the problem here? You see Brother Jermaine on there, Tanisha, honey. Brother Jermaine said that person comes by itself. Brother Jermaine said that's more expected with women. And Sister Tanisha said no, a man usually doesn't bring another man. Okay, so he either go by himself or he don't go as a +1. So when you send a man an invitation, then just automatically assume he's coming by himself. Yeah, because Brother Jermaine and Sister Tanisha saying that's not normally the norm. That's how they gonna do. Okay, well, I stand corrected because Hunte, I didn't see anything wrong with it. Even Sister Charmaine said ain't nothing wrong with it. I thought, hey, it is what it is. You bring whoever you're gonna bring. I don't see anything wrong. I don't think it's a bad thing. I I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't know. That I felt like I went into a taboo last night. Woo, taboo, you don't do that. Brother Jermaine said his +1 better be a woman. Charmaine, Sister Charmaine, look at these mains. Jermaine. Charmaine said, hey, let's party. Look here. I say, if that's what you want to do, then that's what you do. I don't think it means anything. I don't think there's nothing wrong with if you want to bring, a plus whatever with you. I don't see um the problem in it. That's just me. But hey, if you see a problem with it, then so shall it be. I don't see a problem with it at all. So that was a big conversation. So I like that input on there because you never know. I didn't know that it was a guy code and they just don't say nothing about it. Just ain't gonna happen. Hey, but you learn something every day. You learn something every day. I'll kick it with my homegirl. Yeah, you'll kick it. Cause I call my homegirl like, girl, come go with me to this party. And she gonna be like, okay. If she ain't doing nothing, she'll be like, okay, cool. Not a problem at all. and we roll with it. And we roll with it. I don't see not a problem at all. Here's another thought for today. Here's another thought for today. And the thing is that Sister Janine said men are different, and they are. I think there's a book called Men Are Different. I think there's a book called Men Are Different because they are. And they'll say the same thing about us. They'll say women are different, which is fine. That's a problem. That's not a problem. But I think there is a book that says that because I'm still trying to figure out what is the if I bring my plus one and it's not a girl, what difference does it make? I mean, if I'm a girl and I bring a plus one and it is a girl, what difference does it make? If it's a plus, if I'm a guy and I bring a guy, what difference does it make? It ain't no different. It really is not. It's no different. I think that sometimes we kind of put things into perspective and we put emphasis on it when you really don't have to. But I mean, hey, everybody's different. Who am I to say anything about how people operate? That's fine and dandy. I just thought to myself, it's fine. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. At all. Nothing wrong with that at all. Okay. Here's another thing I was really thinking about the other day. I was thinking about when you think about work and you think about going to work, who you work with, uh people, just how life is, right? You have work, right? And then you think about home. And I'm talking about you as a person. How are you at work? How are you at home? If you go to church, how are you at church? Are you the same person in all those areas, or are you different? Like, do a person get the same person in all those environments, or are you different? Um, for me, you get the same person. You get the same, you get the same person. And here's the crazy thing. I have to really remember sometimes in different areas to be a little bit more not unfiltered, if that makes sense. Because I'm so unfiltered that I have to remember that I want to be respectful to the older people that I'm in front of. Really, that's the only thing that makes me maybe a slight different. If you say, no, 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 that's the only thing that makes me a slight different. But otherwise, I'm the same bubbly, loud, because I'm very loud. I'm a jokester. I'm the same person in all those areas. Like, let's get it done. And here's the thing, my face talks, and it talks in all those areas. It doesn't matter whether I'm at church, whether I'm at home, whether I'm at work, if you in school, the grocery store. I'm pretty much you're gonna get Carol in those areas. And I don't switch it up like, oh, I'm here, so I can't, I I'm pretty much the same person in all those areas. Are you the same in all those places, or are you different? What say you? Because you pretty much gonna get me. I'm not gonna switch it up. And my mouth is terrible wherever I go. You are the same. However, your communication depends on who you are talking to. It does. Because I want to be respectful, but sometimes I forget. She said, "You ain't Liza." Aunt Maddie said, "Me too, baby. I'm filtered as me, but I'm me. So yes, the same." Sister Tanisha said, "I'm the same." Yes, Janine, it does. It really. Sister Janine says you are the same. However, your communication depends on who you are talking to, and she's so right. But sometimes I forget. I forget. True story. Here's a true factual story. True factual story. I was at church. Our mothers are definitely respect. Yes, I was at church and I think I needed to pay for something. I don't know, something going on. I had to pay for something, right? And this is when I say I am. Yes, big sister. Yes. Look here. This is how I tell y'all I'm the same. So you know on Instagram my name is thick as me. Are you asking do we code switch at times? Yeah. Do we not really? I guess I don't know if I would say code switch and pastor's book. Yeah, I was trying to buy a book. Something I was trying to buy at church. And this is how you know hey, it is what it is. So I was at church and I was trying to buy this book. I was trying to buy this book. So Pastor, I said, well, Pastor, you got Cash App? And Pastor said, Reggie, Minister Reggie is his son. He said, you handle that for me. Go get the Cash App, get money so I can get the book. So I send the money on Cash App, right? I send the money. This is true story. This is a factual story. And so we're waiting around. I think it was after church. So, we're waiting and, at the church, everybody sit around and talk and, hey girl, how you doing? Catch up, whatever. And so, like we didn't get the money. I'm like, yeah, you did. I sent it. Come on now. I was saying, give me the book. No, we didn't get the money. The money. They looking on there now. My name Carol. So everybody on the Cash App looking for Carol, baby. My name was thick as me on there. They say, oh, there I am, thick as me. I did. I think that was the one time I kind of felt some type of way and changed my name on the Cash App. But other than that, I'm just me. Like I was just like, they was looking for Carol. I'm like, oh, you looking for Carol? That ain't my name on Cash App. My name on thick as me is Cash App. Can you imagine paying your tithes and offering? Thick as me paid her tithes and offering. Baby, let me change my name on here. I know, sis. I know you made that face like Carol. But what I'm saying is, I'm pretty much the same. I wasn't thinking. First of all, I wasn't like, oh, but that's just, you know, coming to the stage. No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, I am this. I'm the same. But that was a true story. Like, so hence I did kind of switch up my name on Cash App because I was like, oh yeah. If I send Pastor something, I'm gonna Pastor like, think it's me sent her money. But I was being honest. I do what I'm supposed to do. Looking on the roll for think it's me. She ain't even a member, baby. Who is that? That's my name. That's my name. That's my name. All right. So that to me was pretty example of do you keep it the same? I don't know. Sister Tanisha says, so are you asking do we code switch at times? I don't know. It's like, oh, when you're in church, you're not supposed to say this, you're not supposed to say that. When you're at work, it's like you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that. And I know that you are to have decorum in all areas. So I don't know necessarily if it's a code switch or if you just go into a mode of, okay, I, I guess, yeah, we'll take code switch. We'll take code switch. Almost be like being appropriate here, and then you don't have to be so appropriate over here, because you're in that space. It's like I can do this here, but I can't do that over here. Especially in the world today where we in the, as they say, Sue Happy society. That name Sue Happy, you know, and so you want to be appropriate. So I guess we'll go with code switch. Yeah. But for the most part, that's just with probably my language. But for the most part, my personality and my characteristics is me. And I can pretty much say the same for a lot of people that come in and join in on here with Coffee and Conversation with Carol. You don't really get somebody too different. Like I said, maybe our language we bring it down, make it appropriate. But for the most part, you're gonna get us, and that's fine. And my aunt said her too. She sometimes, that's my aunt though, baby. Aunt Madly is Aunt Madly, honey, and it is what it is, pretty much. That's what you get. So I thank you all for coming in and joining me today. I'm glad my mics are on, baby. My mics are on. I fixed them. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys' support. I am working on something. Just be patient with me. This is all new for me. So I am working on something to get my name out there even more. It's going to be an event for the community, coming with information soon. And I hope you all can participate and join in. If you know anybody that's looking for vendors, as far as getting tables and things of that nature in any type of event, please let me know because I'm willing to participate just so I can get coffee and conversation with Carol out there. I would love to know that. If you have anything you need me to announce, for example, the rally, the book bag rallies that were just this weekend. If you have anything like that that you want me to announce, I try to do all announcements on Friday. And so if you get them to me, I will gladly announce them. Every Friday going into the weekend. I try to announce them unless it's something that's going on during the week and you want me to put it out there, I can do that as well. But I thank you all for supporting me. I thank you all for listening. I thank you all for joining in. Please, please, please join me tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Same place, same time, where we will dive into another thought-provoking discussion. And don't remember, Thursday is coming up. You thought it, I said it. So if you're thinking about something or if you experience something and you want me to say it because you thinking it, please, please, please inbox me. Again, it's like your modern day Dear Abby. I love it. I love it. And I love you guys. Here's your affirmation. Affirmation for today. All you can change is yourself, but sometimes that changes everything. All you can change is yourself, but sometimes that changes everything, right? And so I want you guys to live. I want you guys to love and never ever stop laughing. Always find room to forgive because forgiveness is a key to a whole lot of stuff you probably never thought you could get. And remember, just love, one love across everywhere. What a better place this will be. All right. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Love you. Have a productive Tuesday. Bye-bye.